Hey dark-themed comics fans! Are you ready to take your love for comics and pop culture to the next level? Introducing DTC Shop, your ultimate destination for custom-designed t-shirts and awesome digital comics. Whether you're into horror icons, anime legends, or the dark and gritty world of the boys, we've got something for every fan. Our high-quality, 100% cotton tees let you wear your fandom with pride, while our digital comics bring you epic stories you'll be hard-pressed to find anywhere else. So why wait? Head over to DTC Shop now and gear up with the coolest merch and some of the most underrated comics in the game. Because being a fan isn't just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. And now, our feature presentation.
Sam Burke and Maximilian Twitch Williams, more commonly referred to as Sam and Twitch, first appeared in Spawn #1, released in 1992. Created by Todd McFarlane, the iconic comic book duo initially served as supporting characters in the Spawn universe. They were introduced as two down-to-earth New York City homicide detectives, dealing with the supernatural and bizarre cases that plagued the city, many of which connected to the central anti-hero, Spawn. Their gritty realism and no-nonsense attitudes provided a grounded perspective within a world filled with demons, angels, and vigilantes. Sam is a rough-and-tumble, old-school cop who believes in getting the job done by any means necessary. He's a burly tough guy with a gruff demeanor and a deep sense of justice. Though he may not be the most ethical cop when it comes to procedure, his heart is in the right place. He often uses his street smarts and strong-arm tactics to solve cases, contrasting sharply with his partner, Twitch. Sam's characterization draws on classic detective archetypes, reminiscent of characters from film noir and gritty crime dramas, making him a relatable and authentic personality in the comics. Maximilian Twitch Williams is Sam's partner and the brains of the operation. A highly skilled marksman and a brilliant detective, Twitch is a sharp contrast to Sam. He is thin, bespectacled, and often appears timid, but he's far more than meets the eye. Twitch's intelligence and keen eye for detail make him an invaluable asset to the police force, often solving cases that seem unsolvable. His skill with firearms borders on the superhuman, as he is able to shoot with deadly accuracy, even under the most stressful conditions. The character's depth and complexity offer an interesting counterbalance to Sam's brawn, allowing the pair to complement each other perfectly. Together, Sam and Twitch are a classic brains and brawn pairing. Their different personalities and complementary skills not only make them effective detectives, but also add a layer of comic relief and drama that enriches the storylines they inhabit. Sam and Twitch were initially side characters in the Spawn comics, often finding themselves tangled up in Spawn's world as they investigated cases related to his activities. They quickly became fan favorites due to their unique chemistry and the grounded realism they brought to a supernatural storyline. As the series progressed, Sam and Twitch's roles expanded, giving them a more significant presence in the story arcs. They were often shown investigating bizarre and gruesome murders linked to the supernatural, leading them to encounter Spawn and other dangerous entities. Their investigative work often ran parallel to the main storyline, providing a different perspective on the chaos unfolding in New York City. They were not just there for comic relief. Sam and Twitch became integral to uncovering the corruption within the police department, and even aided Spawn in dealing with various villains and threats. This further developed the characters, giving them more depth and making them more than just supporting players. Owing to their popularity in the Spawn series, Sam and Twitch were given their own spin-off comic book series under the Image Comics banner in 1999. The series, aptly titled Sam and Twitch, was initially written by Brian Michael Bendis, who is well known for his work on crime and noir comics. The decision to give them their own series allowed for a more in-depth exploration of their characters, separate from the supernatural elements of Spawn. The Sam and Twitch comic series embraced a darker, noir-inspired tone, diving deep into crime and mystery. The series followed the two detectives as they tackled gruesome murders, corruption, and various unsolved mysteries in the seedy underbelly of New York City. While the stories occasionally crossed paths with the Spawn universe, the focus was primarily on crime fiction, similar to classic detective novels and films. The comic book series distinguished itself through its intense and gritty storytelling, with Bendis infusing the narratives with sharp dialogue, complex plots, and realistic character development. Bendis' run on Sam and Twitch is often regarded as one of the best crime comics of its time, and it played a crucial role in building his reputation as a top writer in the comic book industry. The spin-off was a critical success and gave readers a glimpse into the darker aspects of the Image Comics world. The stories featured in Sam and Twitch were often grounded in reality, with the two detectives dealing with serial killers, conspiracies, and corruption, rather than battling supernatural beings. This approach allowed the series to carve out a unique niche within the broader Image Comics landscape. Sam and Twitch's popularity transcended the comic books, leading to appearances in other media related to the Spawn franchise. They were prominently featured in the HBO Spawn animated series, which aired from 1997 to 1999. The series portrayed the characters faithfully, with Sam and Twitch investigating the strange occurrences in New York City, often coming into contact with Spawn himself. Their inclusion in the animated series helped to further solidify their status as important characters within the Spawn mythos. In addition, there have been plans for a live-action Sam and Twitch television series. Todd McFarlane announced in 2017 that a live-action adaptation focusing on the duo was in development, with the intention of creating a dark crime-focused series. As of the time of this writing, the project has yet to materialize, but interest remains high among fans who hope to see a proper adaptation that captures the gritty essence of the characters. Sam and Twitch have grown from supporting characters in the Spawn comics to iconic detectives in their own right, with a successful spin-off series and continued appearances across various media. Their stories resonate because they deal with real-world problems in a world otherwise dominated by the supernatural. Through gripping narratives and compelling character development, Sam and Twitch have earned their place in comic book history as one of the most memorable detective duos. Whether as part of the Spawn universe or within their own standalone stories, Sam and Twitch continue to captivate readers with their dark crime-laden adventures.